Well, here we are, Clark, in the thick of the regular season. Must be hard for teams to maintain that focus game to game.
You know, I think it can be, but by and large, I think teams do focus on the here and now, one game at a time. I know that's cliche-ish, but it's the only way that you can really approach it. You've got to look at it one game at a time. Each game is an opportunity to build towards what you're trying to become as a team. Staying motivated, it's part of your job. That's how I look at it. You're assigned a task. This is what you do. Do it the best you can every time you step on the floor.
Now, Golden State's starting five. They've got Porzingis. Curry is out there with Anthony Melton. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Green in at the 4. Now here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, what makes Julius Randle special is his versatility. I mean, he can play big and move fast out there, and he can guard and outplay a number of positions as well.
All free throws good from Randall. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Just a tremendous run right now for them. 12 straight wins.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Melton against Edwards. Has to Gobert. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Now Melton following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo. Edwards passes to Gobert. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
It's too easy for him when he's that close. The defense has to put a body on Gobert inside.
Melton against Edwards. Gets it to go. That one good from Melton.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Releases. The offensive rebound. Over in the corner, Randall. To Gobert. 2 points. That one goes. Gobert's got his second basket.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second-chance hoops, too.
Down low, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Podziemski, he's checked in for Golden State. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Here's DiVincenzo. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Here's Podziemski. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. To the inside, stolen by McDaniels. Has to Gobert. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Podziemski, defended by DiVincenzo, and he's good on the three ball.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
And we got a story out of Boston, and who else but Shams Charania with the scoop for us. Shams, what's the news on the Celtics?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. They're clearly excited to acquire Luka Doncic, a massive addition to their squad. They'll count on Luka having the ball in his hands quite a bit, whether it's scoring or playmaking. Doncic provides massive value for this offense. The whole league is talking about this move. It's buzzing. Can't wait to see how it turns out.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us, an update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Minnesota making a switch. Anderson's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Robinson's checked in for Porzingis. Williams comes in for Green. And Anunoby subbed in for Curry. Williams, a screen on Conley. Pass to Williams. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Anderson. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
1:15 left here in the first quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easy.
Right you are. I mean, that's turnover number 3 already. Not the way you want to start a ball game.
Randall's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Now here's Randall. He has 5. The shot that time not on target. Here's Podziemski. Covered by Conley. Robinson a screen on Conley. To the middle. And Robinson throws it down.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Randall. And Reed has it in the corner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Warriors on D. 4-point game. Clock at 6. Randall outside.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Podziemski with it. Still scoreless. Inside. Robinson misses. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead, up by 4. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Anunoby. Moody is out there with Podziemski. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Santos in at the power forward. Now here's Dosunmu. Takes a three. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Podziemski. Covered by Conley. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Conley, the pass to Dosunmu. Randall kicks to Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Pick by Reed. Just 4 to shoot. Shannon, no good. Warriors trail by 3. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
Randall, no good. Warriors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. They set the screen. Here's Podziemski. Takes it off the glass. Podziemski's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Moody. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Mavericks in Dallas. Edwards finds Randall. Over Porzingis. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 7 points. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Podziemski. Over by Conley. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here is Conley. Scoreless thus far. Here's Randall. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Porzingis. The Warriors leading. Robinson a screen on Conley. Pass to Robinson. Reed with the block.
What a denial that time by Reed. Excellent body control on that block.
Conley, the pass to Randall. From deep three-point territory. Randall can't get that one to fall. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Really hard to guard Porzingis, especially when he's moving like this in the screen and roll.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Here's Podziemski. He's got 6. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Melton against McDaniel. Porzingis with the rebound.
He went for a little something extra on that dunk, but the defense was right there. Boy, that's a heck of a stop.
Robinson a screen on DiVincenzo. Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Look at Edwards sliding home the 3. And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxing into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
Reed, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Different look here for the Warriors. Quentin Post is checked in for Robinson. Draymond Green comes in for Porzingis. Moody's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Drops in the tray.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And so here is Golden State after the basket by Minnesota. Post misses the shot.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams would look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Now, here's Melton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Willing to sacrifice himself for the play. Melton took that foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Tell you what, it's been a different story for them at the line this season. When you measure those numbers against last season, I mean, they've taken a big-time dip, guys. You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Back to McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 11. Down low. Got that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket for Moody.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Melton. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Curry, and again it's Minnesota.
Able to connect from the mid-range when given the opportunity. Nice shot that time from Dante DiVincenzo.
Melton feeling it out a bit. Curry kicks to Melton. Back to Curry. A 3-ball. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. Golden State also making some changes. Porzingis is coming in for Quentin Post. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Moody. Green against McDaniel. Pass to Curry. The tray. Curry making it look so easy.
He's now matched his 3-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Melton. Dosunmu, the pass to DiVincenzo. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Operating in that mid-range area that time. No real shot contest.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front? And we see nowadays a growing number of players having more say in whether they get traded or not. What do you guys make of that? And let's take a glance now at the Golden State Warriors. They're in a close one so far.
You know what? They push the action, but also play within themselves. Show great execution.
And you know, that usually leads to a high field goal percentage, and that's exactly what's happened here. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now McDaniels, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. McDaniels finds DiVincenzo. Green against Randall. Over Green. Randall no good.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time some.
Melton passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. Shoots over Melton. Edwards can't hit.
That's a chance he typically converts.
Outside Green. On its way from Curry for 2, and it falls over the rim and in. Curry's got 16 points.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
It's Edwards on the wing. And finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And here's Melton. Up top, Porzingis. Porzingis is double over Edwards and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Anunoby outside. Back to Curry for the 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. DiVincenzo finds Randall. Inside, here's Gobert, and slammed up by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Now, here's Moody. Edwards defending. Now, here's Moody. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And finished off by Robinson.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Now DiVincenzo. He has 6. Edwards kicks to Randall. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Williams. DiVincenzo against Curry. Pass to Santos. To the inside. Trying to find Moody. Gets it to him. Over Edwards. Moody's shot is off.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
Randall with the bucket.
Well, Randall was lined up and ready to go. The moment the ball hit his fingers, he got it into his shot motion.
Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Back to Curry. Puts up a 3. Curry with the 3 at the other end.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Randall passes to Edwards. Curry against DiVincenzo. Oh, good on the triple. Three-pointer, Randall. Knocks down the 3 ball. Randall's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Pass to Podziemski. Porzingis high post. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Boy, that is grown man ammonia strength from Porzingis there. How can defenders stop that?
Outside Edwards. It's rebounded by Curry. Golden State's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Podziemski. He's got 6. Screen by Porzingis. Driving inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Curry's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Conley with the screen on Anunoby. Edwards against Anunoby. Edwards passes to Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 6th assist on the night.
You can't allow Reed to get that kind of positioning. He's got great touch down there.
Here's Podziemski. 8 points for him. Pass to Porzingis. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got 4 rebounds now tonight. Edwards finds Dosunmu for the tie. Anunoby sends it back. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 three-pointers in the game. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Brandon Podziemski. Porzingis is out there with Robinson. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Santos in at the 3 spot. And the Warriors with possession here. Following the miss by Julius Randle.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Shannon. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Dosunmu, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Podziemski. To the middle, and Robinson throws it down.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Randle outside. Pass to Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Bounce pass Conley. Tries from 10, and it's off the back rim. No good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Robinson a screen on Conley. Here's Podziemski. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 assists. So it's Minnesota now. 6-point game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
All right, Edwards coming off the court. Come on, get back for your Timberwolves.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Warriors also making a change. Williams is checked in. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Melton, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Randle dishes to Edwards. Conley, the pass to Reed. Wants to get it to Randle and does. And here's Edwards from the arc. Warriors with the rebound.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Inside, stolen by Reed. Conley with it. Pass to Edwards. Down low. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Podziemski. Over by Conley. Williams.
Yes, sir. Grant Williams rising up.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Here's Edwards to the paint. Here's Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Warriors leading by 4. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Nice pass from Melton. Solid job at getting it to his teammates.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Reed. Off target from three-point range.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Williams, a screen on Conley. Here's Podziemski. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Porzingis with the block.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections of the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. At the top of the key, Curry. Robinson a screen on Edwards. Curry kicks to Green. Over Randall. Green, no luck.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Here's Podziemski. He's defended by Randall. Robinson, and that one drops.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Edwards is a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's the floater. It's stolen by Edwards. The finish. Edwards flies in to cap off the break. What hustle.
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch when you need points, and will usually find a way to get them for you.
Robinson a screen on DiVincenzo. From 8. Stolen by McDaniel. It's Randall. And get the 3.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Here's Podziemski. Defended by DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Curry attacking. Robinson. Rebounded by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now Gobert. Outside Edwards. Now Gobert. Robinson there for the rebound. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Podziemski. And now they decide to foul attention. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Some changes here for the Warriors. Porzingis is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Curry, and Stephen Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And now we've got the intentional foul. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's off his run, so he misses both. Minnesota with the ball. DiVincenzo. A three-pointer. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Trying again. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? He knows a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Edwards fires. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now, let's send it over to Allie LaForce, standing by with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Stephen, a slow start. Did something feel different for you in the second half?
No, just made some shots. It's really the best explanation I got for you. We got challenged at halftime in terms of getting a little edge around what we were trying to accomplish tonight. It took us a while to really gain momentum in this game.
Well, the adjustments paid off. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And now, our player of the game, Stephen Curry.